Hello. Hi, Devious. What's up, buddy? I've made a couple changes. I've made a couple changes to my stream setup. I noticed the other day when I got a shiny, and I said, shiny, it kind of like cut off a bit. Some of my audio dropped, and I think it had to do with some of the filters that I had on my mic. So I removed basically everything. This is basically out of the box, so things might sound a little bit different today. I'm just trying to work with it and make sure that it's good and it's not horrifying, but I basically removed almost every filter that I had. So there were things called noise gates and noise suppression. The only one I left on was noise suppression because it gets rid of like the hum in the back of your mic, like just the normal noise that you would have from just a USB mic. But yeah, it's going to be a little bit more sensitive for sure. So it's going to be something that I work with and just make sure that we're in good shape. But yeah, I've made some changes to it. So let me know your thoughts. Let me know if it sounds okay. Let me know if it sounds better, worse, no real difference, louder, quieter. Whatever the case is, I'd love to hear it just to make sure that we are, sitting in good shape here. I think it might be a little quieter when I'm just talking at like a just normal volume, which is good. But then when I get a little bit louder, let's get louder now. It should be a little bit louder. So that's the plan. Just trying to see how it all goes, trying to see if it's possible to have kind of that experience, right? Like have just better sound, because the other day, okay, so what happened was, I can even show you, okay? I'll show you on this next check after this one. And it'll make a little bit more sense. So I put on what's called a noise gate, which means at a certain level, the door opens up, and at another level, the door closes. And so if you don't hit one of those levels, the mic essentially shuts itself down so that it doesn't pick up. What's up, Jonesy? So like, take a look at this. Okay, so this is with all the filters on that I previously had, just like this. Okay, so you can probably hear a difference already. And basically what I did the other day was this. Shiny? So I'm sure what you could hear there is like the sh kind of gets cuts off, and it just kind of starts at like shiny, like it kind of misses that first note, shiny. But if I turn all these off except for the suppression, then here's what you get. Shiny. So you get the full word. You get everything a little bit clearer, a little bit better, a little bit more definitive. So that's kind of what I'm rocking and rolling with today. What it means is that you're going to hear a lot more, of like my keyboard, a lot more of my mouse when I move it. So yeah, that's it. It's going to be good. It's going to be really nice actually when all's said and done. What's up, Matt? Good to see you, buddy. Just got gas, but hitting the road again. I'll be listening and lurking. We'll drive safe, my bud. Enjoy the New York. Go to the Alligator Lounge. That's about it, buddy. We're ready for you to get back in the streaming game, man. You hit 100 and then you left. Now you'll never catch up. It's a joke, man. You're going to be blowing up. Going to be blowing up, as they say. Riley's going to be the thing I reference the most without knowing what it is. Oh, I still haven't sent you the clip. I mean, you can YouTube it, but if you just search Letterkenny, Jonesy, and Riley. Now, I should note, it is not like a PG thing. It's like PG-13 or R rated content. Hi, Fryer. Good to see you. I got 2 shiny Pokemon just in Legends Arceus, Shinx and Monferno. I don't know. Even no matter, it doesn't matter what game it came from. It doesn't matter how many I get. Anything from the shiny Shinx line is still just like so perfect. I have my setup in the back seat. That's why I didn't take the flight. Nice. Wow, you chose streaming over an airplane. Oh, buddy, that's dedication. I don't even know if I would do that. I don't even know if I would do that. I think Mrs. Shiny's just woke up. She has to do a gnarly workout this morning. Thank you, Devious. I should add a separate counter for yawnings. Woke up at 6:45 today, so I've been awake for 20 minutes now. And like 6:45 on the dot. What's up, Dorian? Good to see you, buddy. Dorian, I saw that you guys were live last night, but I went to see if you were doing Groudon DAs because I was doing some DAs. It was Arceus. Oh my god, I can actually create a yawn command. Hang on a second. That's a great idea. Alright, there we go. The yawn command now exists. Land rental car was offered, but taking the 14-hour drive instead so I can take my setup. I'll be there for a month. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. The wife wanted to wait for me for I was putting Miles to bed. Oh, that's nice. Needless to say, the last part of the stream was nuts. Okay, well, I have to know what happened in the last part of the stream. Technically, it has only been one today. But starting as of now, that's going to count all my yawns for the rest of the time. So that's cool. Three likes on a Friday. It's my new song. It's called 3 Likes on a Friday. Hi, Hefty. Delicious. What if it gets used when you didn't yawn? Then I'll time you out immediately. Amber got shiny Groudon, but not on the Dynamax Adventure. Oh, dang. Well, that's pretty wild. I think I'm on 30 DAs in a row without a shiny. Something like that. Also, y'all, since Mornings with Arceus is kind of my, like, how do I describe it? It's not just my test stream, like, but it's a little bit easier where it's only an hour and we have the same folks most of the mornings. Like, it's just nicer where I can do a little bit of experiments without, like, it being a live thing where new viewers could typically come in. Usually new viewers aren't here. They're just, you know, the same people hanging out, having a great time. So, I told everybody I'm trying out some new settings with my mic, so please let me know if it's too much, if it's too sensitive, whatever the case is. I'm just trying to make sure things are all in good shape. But yeah, what's up, Hassan? Good to see you. Okay, cool. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, I made some changes to it because I was having some issues, but I think, or not, it wasn't even issues. Like, it sounded fine. It just was not good enough for me. So I'm basically taking it back to square one and hoping we can work our way to something positive and beneficial for everybody. But yeah, you know how that goes. You know how positive and beneficial goes for everybody. Usually, there's always one. There's always one stinker. I am the only one at my company, the only one who works today. You sound like a Gruff McTuff, the crime dog from the DARE program. Well, I don't know if that's a compliment or an insult, but he sounds like a cool guy. Sounds gruff and McTuff. But yeah, I'm the only person who's working today at my entire company. Just me. %. Wow, starting off high. Starting off way at the top. Do some Pokeradar hunting today. You're a brave man. You're a brave man. Actually, I still bet that even a frustrating Pokeradar hunt is faster than my standard hunt. They never had the DARE program at your school? No, they did. I just don't remember what he sounded like. I don't know if we ever had like a Gruff McTuff sponsored dare program. I think that we typically just had a police officer telling us don't do drugs, but then I later found out that that police officer did a bunch of drugs. So yeah, it's one of those things. That's the thing. I wish dare officers, if they were like, hey, don't do drugs, and a kid asks, have you ever done drugs? The police officer would be like, well, yeah, I'm not a loser. And everyone would be like, what? And then that dare officer would never come back again. I think it'd be funny. Sorry for the short visit, but I do be the sleepy. Get some sleep, buddy. Thank you so much for the good llama luck, and we'll see you again soon. It sounds like a comedy sketch, though. Did you ever do drugs? Well, yeah. Yeah, I had friends. Just kidding, y'all. I've never done drugs. So there's that. Win-win. Do drugs. Drugs are for thugs. If it shines here, name it Mustard. If it shines here, I'll name it Colonel Mustard, king of the monkey world. Do you remember your dare officer? I do, yeah. When are you going to become a writer for a sketch show? As soon as someone offers it, I would love to write for something like I Think You Should Leave. I feel like I have the absurd humor enough to try it out. These songs that play here always remind me of when I first started watching streamers. So I started with Chem Nation. He was kind of the first streamer I ever watched. Then I migrated into Sauce McGavin. And then one time I was in Chem's stream. And Brandon R24 stopped in, and Ken was like, Brandon R24, famous YouTuber, friend of the channel. And I was like, I'll check him out. And then Brandon at the time he was doing, when I first started watching Brandon, he was doing shaman hunts and also doing Minecraft, like Pokecraft or whatever it was called. I don't remember the name of it. So when he was playing that, he would have the sound on in the background, and it was always those songs. It was always like the Poke and Chill from Game Chops, and I just always remember just when I first started watching. That was fun. That was like Pokemon. Is that what it is? I don't think it was Pokemon, was it? Maybe it was. Yeah, that was like in May. That was in May. So it's been 6 months. It's been 6 months of this stuff. Pretty crazy. I started with Chem, then started watching Hefty, then Brandon, Sauce, then the Bald Gamer, and then you. A lot of those are pretty much the same trajectory for me. Now there's a handful that I still watch, and then there's some that I don't, which is exciting. Speaking of some that I still watch, what's up, Evie Queen? Good to see ya. I saw Brandon before the Minecraft Pokemon days. That feels like a month ago, but I didn't realize I've been watching it for over a year. Oh, wow. Matt, you've been in it longer than I have. I thought you came after. When things really started to take off is when I started to discover people who were growing. Growing is the best way to describe it. People like Oscartron, people like Hefty, people like Razzie, people like, well, Eevee at the time. Now Eevee's just a celebrity. Athena Bella. Because, like, here's the thing. It's a super positive Pixelmon. That's it. Thank you so much, Devious. Here's the thing. Like, at the end of the day, it's content. And I'm not reading it, but I am enjoying it. Not reading it, but I am enjoying it. Here's the thing with content and content creators. There's going to be content you just don't enjoy. There are straight up some streamers that I just don't like. I don't enjoy their streams. They are not my cup of tea, but I stay subscribed. I still drop likes. I still support. I just don't watch. Luckily, it's no one who's in my chats regularly. None of those folks, but no one that I would even say is kind of associated. Just kind of other people that I found. But there's just certain ones where it's like, listen, you don't have to like everybody's style. But you can at least be like supportive, right? They're grinding just as much as anybody else is. But no, Evie, you're good. Oh man, I have something in my eye, and it is it is getting me. Evie, you're in the other group. But you don't have to like the way somebody streams to still like support their hobby, support their goals, whatever. Like you can do both. Por qué no los dos? Which is Spanish for why not both? And that's what I see. Sometimes you just gotta por qué no los dos it. But yeah, everybody out here just grinding. It's just nice to support. I would hope that people would do the same. Like, if you don't like the way that I do my stream, that's cool, man. That's cool. Lots of people do. Lots of people don't. That's life. Ideally, everyone would, but, you know. I should research the commands for each YouTuber. I can totally help you with almost all of them. And then the ones that I don't know, I'll just be like, hey, try this, try this, try this, and then it'll work. Like, if you do exclamation, usually it's just their first part of their name. So like exclamation point Eevee, exclamation point Hefty would drop Hefty and Eevees. Yeah, I noticed the energy shift in one or two people in the past 6 months. For one person, it seems like they're going through the motions rather than joy from earlier this year. Oh God, I hope it's not me. I hope it's not me. I promise you, the morning streams are a different story. I'm just like getting my day started. So this is meant to be like a chill, not necessarily low energy, but like that's why like if I was just hunting Arceus on my main streams, I'd go nuts. But knowing this is like my morning thing, it's a lot easier because it's just like, yeah, this is like a chat. This is like a coffee talk more than anything, if that makes sense. But I seriously hope that if my energy ever shifts, y'all need to call me out on it. You need to be like, yo, you used to be fun and now you're just this grumpy old curmudgeon. I'll be like, well, let's toss some money in the curmudgeon jar. What's up, Berserker, not the Chem Nation fan? And hi, Sax. Sax, it's always exciting when you come in. Someone I don't watch anymore, but I leave the likes and still sub to support. Yep, I feel that. I feel that. I think we're all grumpy in the mornings. Probably. I'm not even grumpy. I'm just like, ugh. And I don't know. It's all gonna be worth it though. Was there a time when you weren't a grumpy old curmudgeon? Not really. Not really. I'm working on it. I'm getting better. It's so funny. Mrs. Shinies and I were invited to a party tonight. And yesterday she comes in while I'm cleaning the bathroom and she's like, hey, so turns out the party's actually on Saturday, not on Friday. And we already have plans on Saturday, so we can't go. And I was like, oh, okay. And she's like, but I didn't really feel like you wanted to go anyway. And I was like, well, no, not really. And she was like, oh, why? I just don't understand. And I just rambled off like these 10 reasons. And she was like, oh, you were ready to go. And I was like, yeah. But to be fair, I did not want to go. So, it works out. It's not that I didn't want to go. I did want to go because I like the people that the party's with. And I think it would be fun. But it was like a black tie dress-up affair. And I just didn't want to dress up. I just didn't want that. That's terrible. Who wants to dress up for like a house party? Not I, said the fly. What's up, Rolanda? Good to see you. Everybody's coming on in. Everybody, I don't know, is any of my fellow Canadians in the chat? Does anybody have today off? Anybody celebrating Remembrance Day? The commemoration of those who have fallen and the end of the First World War. It very well might just be, I know that it's just a Canadian thing, but I thought Veterans Day is a thing. Is that next week? I think Veterans Day might be next week. Oh, today is Veterans Day. Oh, okay, so does a lot of the US have off as well then? Or is Veterans Day not a thing that people take off anymore? Back when America was good and people took off to celebrate veterans instead of saying, now go to work. The only reason you have a job is because of these veterans. Evie, I feel like you work in essential service, though. Not that I'm saying that you don't deserve the day off, but I feel like essential services always have a little bit different, as opposed to like a small business or something like that. Most state/government jobs have off today. Probably banks too, then, I'm assuming. And I'm hoping schools, everyone should have off. At the end of the day, war is a dirty thing, but it's the reason why I'm able to stream right now. It's because somebody won a war. I was about to ask if y'all had school today. I technically do, but I'm not supposed to. Hello, when is trivia? Trivia is always the last 5 minutes of stream. Always the last 5 minutes. We've already had a winner decided for the week. Second place is still not really even up for grabs, but trivia is always at 5 minutes till the top of the hour. Some grade schools have school today, colleges are closed. Gotcha. I'm at school today, man. I gotta go to an assembly to honor vets. Well, at least they're doing something like that. I guess if you have to go to school, I'd rather that they do some sort of like memorial or honorary service. Both of my grandfathers are vets. One of them post World War II, the other one Korea. Pretty crazy. I don't think either one of them saw combat, but I don't know. Didn't have school, but I don't live in the USA. I am French. Oh, you probably celebrate the same similar holiday as we do in Canada. Our union doesn't have off anymore, but almost all projects do a moment of silence and remembrance. Nice. Yeah, God forbid they give people time off. I don't know, it just drives me crazy. Time off doesn't really cost a company anything. If you can't survive with 1 day, you are not a good company. But people make decisions, and then you stand by those decisions, and then that's it. Esteban, do they just call them fries over there? And like, do you just call it toast? You are the dancing queen, Evie Queen. I'm guessing not 17. But I could be wrong. You never know these days with the internet. You could be. Dancing with V is high on my bucket list. I would be lying a bit if I didn't chuckle every time I saw the word V. This is Rainbow Road. This is Rainbow Road it's a combination of Game Chops and Hellynt, H-E-L-Y-N-T. This is just a Rainbow Road remix. Bella! Hello, Bella. Happy Friday, November the 11th. Happy 2,211 checks with no Arky Darky. It's gonna feel so exciting when it finally shows up, though. It's amazing. I'll have to check it out. Thanks, man. If I forget, I may DM you. No, it's totally fine. It's on, luckily it's on Spotify. It might, I know that you use something different though, so it might be there too. Happy weekend. What Marvel movies are on tap for the weekend for you this time around? What are we watching? Imagine 2222 Shiny appears. Oh, baby, that would be exciting. That would be something the likes of which the world has never seen before. Because if you go and look at Shiny Arceus videos, there's not many of them. Not to say that, like, people haven't gotten them, because obviously they have. Like, I know a lot of people have gotten them and just haven't recorded it, but, like, there's not many out there. Wakanda forever. Kind of odd. I liked Black Panther. It was good. But I don't know. I don't really. Some movies just don't need a sequel, and I felt like Black Panther did not need a sequel. I'm all about, like, movies having sequels if they make sense, but I just don't feel like that one made sense. Endgame is good. Oh, the dance time is over. Gotta go back to work. Goodbye, Evie. Thank you so much for stopping in. Have a great rest of your day. Have a great weekend. I'm sure we'll see you live and alive and loving it and thriving. Alive, live, and thriving sometime soon. But appreciate you stopping in. Having a little bit of fun this morning before things get wacky and wild in the world of, I don't know, wacky and wild in the world of the world. Let's see you later. Devious, you mentioned the weather's nice today. That's really crazy. Is it usually nice? Oh yeah, the hurricane kind of missed you, but is the weather usually nice after a hurricane? I've always heard that that's a thing, but it could just be coincidental. Yeah, I liked Endgame. One of my friends from college actually was on the production crew for Endgame. She's even in the credits. Matt, are you in the credits of movies? Like, does your name show up? I've got an online appointment in 30 minutes, so if I disappear, that's why. Well, the good news is we'll be done in just about 30 minutes. Do you like mudkips? I think they're fine. I think that they're as nice as outdated memes from 12 years ago. Hi, Galactic. It's crazy how the internet just never really dies. There's just always internet stuff. I'm in some credits, but not Avengers because I left to do Peanut Butter Falcon. Oh, cool. 12 years ago, that meme was old. Yeah, I think it was, right? Next Friday is Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And, I've heard that, shiny Pokemon do not make sounds in the overworld, which is cool, because there's potential to miss it, which is a lot of fun. I like that. Any new games you excited for that's not Pokemon? God, no. I actually don't even know what's coming out. I saw that there was a pirate game that I think is already out. There was some pirate game that Ubisoft was coming out. That'd be kind of cool. But, no, not really anything. I know absolutely nothing of any leaks. Well, that's not really a leak. That's just from stills that have been posted that are, I guess, official. Maybe they're leaked. I don't know. But there's no sound, and that's important to me. I don't even know if there's animation. There might just be nothing, which I think is great. I think that's the best way to handle overworld shinies. Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Oh, check up another one. I don't know any leaks about anything like crucial. Like details of the game to me, those aren't leaks. Like a detail of the game is not in my mind a leak. Getting Arceus and BDSP is a pain. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. This game is going to be crazy. I think it is. I think it's going to be pretty wild. I'm excited for the Terra raids. I think those will be fun to do together. But we'll see. The only thing with like Terra forms that I don't understand is like, if they ever open up home capabilities, will I be able to bring my terraforms anywhere outside of that game? Like, will I be able to put them in Pokemon Home? I've seen some details about certain aspects with picnics. You should send me those, because see, like, those things to me, that's not a leak. That's just something that's a finite detail about the game that excites me. Like, I want to learn, I'm waiting for a leak about the shiny odds. That's what I'm waiting to hear. I don't know what the shiny look like as a terraform. Probably, my guess is that it would be the same. Because as a game dev, I couldn't imagine designing 18 different shinies for every Pokemon. Like, that would be wild. So I'm guessing, like, the terraform is set to just adopt the color pattern. Or the terraform, it will look the same no matter what Pokemon it's on. Well, yeah, I'm assuming that it's 4096. I guess I'm just interested to see, like, if there is... you know, changes, like if it gets modified. When you get the game, just go out and play. Oh, that's the plan. When you get the game, just go on and play. I hope that's enough of a hint for the beginning. Like I said, if you don't want to beat around the bush, just message me. Spoilers have never broken my heart, except for the one time that I accidentally spoiled Game of Thrones for myself, and I was like, really, that's how it ends. But other than that, yeah, spoilers don't break my heart. I accidentally got spoiled that Tony Stark dies from a meme. Yes, he does. He dies. He does. But does he? That is the question. My hope is, if Marvel ever does one thing, I want a full origin Tony Stark story. Like young Tony Stark. Like the college years, basically. Do you think that they're going to shiny lock the starters in Scarlet and Violet? Almost certainly. Well, everyone needs to hear this, so don't bother resetting for the starters. There you go. Yeah, almost certainly. And depending on how breeding works, it could be tough to get them all. But yeah, the thing about shiny locked starters, you have to realize this. You have to think about the fact that Pokemon is still a business. The Pokemon Company, Game Freak, still a business. Okay? And a business, the best way that they sell their game, the best way that a business sells their game is to have people play it. Shiny hunting has taken over the community, taken over the Pokemon fan base. You have people who literally reset a game for 2,221 minutes. You have people who've done it 6 times as long. You have people who do it on camera 6 times as long. Fan base is now not just split amongst those that want to play the game, it's also split amongst those that are shiny hunters. The shiny hunters, especially the ones on YouTube who bring the most attention to the game, probably won't start playing the game if the shinies or the starters are shiny unlocked, the shiny available. And so you can't shiny lock starters. It just doesn't make sense from a marketing, from a sales, from a branding, from a word of mouth marketing, from a distribution standpoint. It doesn't make sense. Okay, so Devious, you get your shiny starter in 6,831 resets. So I think starters are roughly 2 minutes. So you're looking at 13,600 minutes, and 13,600 minutes is just over 210 hours, right? Yeah, just over 210 hours. So 210 hours is enough to beat the game 10 times over. Right? You could have played through their game 10 times. Oh my god, thank you so much for the sub. Antonia. Tony Montagna. Thank you so much for the sub, buddy. I appreciate you. So you could have played the game 10 times over on stream. But instead you reset for 210 hours. That is not good marketing. So that's the point, right? Game Freak knows what they're doing. It's a good decision. And I stand by it. Okay, we got Sax sending me a DM. Okay. Sax, you the man. You the man. The man, the myth, and the legend. That's sweet. That's really good. Appreciate you, buddy. That's top tier. Saw one uncatchable shiny Starly though. Well, that's kind of cool. It's nice that they threw that in. I accidentally encountered shiny Dialga Brilliant Time and didn't know they could be shiny. Oh wow, that is lucky. That's like top tier luck. Did you catch it? Sax, I actually dig that. I think I dig that more than anything, actually. I think I like that more than a lot. Would love to hear your thoughts on it, man. That's cool. For me, the Dialga hunt was torture. 13134. That would be a lot of time. Still about the same. Be about 210 hours. Yeah, so like Devious, that's 420. 420 hours that you spent between your starter and your Dialga. It's a lot of time, buddy. It's a lot of time. I don't even think I put that much money. Yeah. Sax, I'm with it. I think that's pretty brilliant. That's gonna make that aspect of the game actually really good. I know that when it first was announced, I was like, oh god. But that's sweet. I'm very excited. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, Hefty, without saying anything, please chat about how awesome that is. 3 times. 3 times today. Unties 3 times a matey. The average time isn't long either, so that's a plus. I like it. I like it. Can you imagine if Game Freak, so everyone, what I'm about to say is not a leak. It is nothing related to what Sax just sent me. Just a full disclaimer. I'm not leaking anything about this game. This is a can you imagine, but can you imagine if like Game Freak and the Pokemon Company really like dove in head first to just shiny hunting, and they were like, okay, so now when a shiny appears in the overworld, it's going to not only just shine, it's also going to scream at you. And if you use the Masuda method, breeding and, you know, discovering eggs only takes 12 seconds for 5 eggs, and it only takes 3 seconds to hatch all 5. So you could just hatch as many freaking shinies as you want. Screw it, we don't care, we've made your money. How funny would that be? Is Arceus full odds? Yes, yes it is. Jerry's passion. What's up? What is Jerry's passion? Tell me a little bit more. I'm here to learn. I'm here to dive in. I actually don't even know how many likes we have. This is one of those days where I have not looked. Ooh, 15. 12 people viewing. Thank you so much, y'all. To all the lurkers out there, this one's for you. Lurkers! This little jingle's for you. That'd be cool as foof. No, it would just make shinies even more meaningless. Just like Arceus. Arceus made shinies meaningless. Any shinies caught in that game are farts in the wind. Just farts in the wind. With the exception of alphas. Those are like little toots. They're not full-blown farts. I played Arceus for an hour and a half one time and got 9 shinies. That's disgusting. And you cannot do that in any other game other than Pokemon Go on a community day, which are also disgusting. But I read Saxton's message and I'm happy. Me too, buddy. Me too. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Alphas are little toots. That's it. Because they're still at least somewhat cool. They have harder odds. They're more unique. They're just little toots. Whenever I get a message from... sorry, I just zoned out, y'all. Just completely zoned out. Whenever I get a message from Sax, I'm happy. Well, when you're happy, I'm happy. Happy, hefty, happy, lefty. Happy wife, happy life, hefty, happy fast the best is to be. Has to fast be. Has feft to be. Have to past festivities. It was tough, y'all. It was a tough sentence to say, and then my brain just shut down. My brain just said, you know what, Nick? Not today. We're not going to let you have this today. We're just going to let you make random. You were silent and zoned out for 12 straight minutes. Oh, was it? Has this week's category been guessed? It has. It has. Oh, God. There's number 4, y'all. Chalk it up. Let's see. I'm going to look how many people actually have. It's only 2 people. Only 2 people have it correct so far. Oh my God, apparently I can only collect 10 responses. Well, that simply will not work. Let me delete some of them. Oh, I don't even know if it'll let me. Oh my goodness. I think I can only collect 10 responses. That's okay. 10 responses? Oh. That's brutal. What is it per month? Wow. That's insane. I'm gonna have to find another platform. But yeah, Bella, it has been figured out, but we haven't announced what it was. Did you end up getting your Marshadow code? Bella and my friends over in the European Union sent me it instead. Actually, I think that the person who actually sent me it is a Brexiter, so not in the European Union, but I can't use the ones in North America, unfortunately. I can only use the ones that I already redeemed, which are the ones from Europe. Pokemon Scarlet, that's the one I'm gonna get. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. Okay. It is self-promotion 15. So tell me what you got going on in your life this 15 minutes. Who is streaming this weekend? Hefty, I'm expecting to see you live Saturday and Sunday morning at 9-ish a.m. But you can plug that yourself if you want to. I expect to see... Who else live? I expect to see Saxkilla just killing it in either Mario Kart or something else at some point in time this weekend. Hefty, you're not going live. Never mind. Butter me up and call me a biscuit. I guess I'm dumb. No streams this weekend. See, my Wi-Fi hasn't been. I'll be live Sunday, not tomorrow. Tomorrow, everyone should watch Shinies. Am I live tomorrow? Was I planning on it? I guess I wasn't, but I will. I'll go in the morning. Maybe I will. Maybe tomorrow I'll go live. Tomorrow morning. Don't know what we'll do. Keep going for Nickit. I have a great thumbnail made. You all want to see my Nickit thumbnail? It's great. It's so good. Here, I'm going to share it with you. Just give me a second. Okay, check it out. This is my Nickit thumbnail. How awesome is that? What's your next Henry hunt after Arceus? I don't know. I haven't decided. Don't know what my next shiny hunt is. Look at how many Nicks there are. I'll tell you all of them in order. On the left, we have Nick Offerman, Nick Carter, Nicki Minaj, Saint Nick, Nick Jonas, me, and Snooki, whose name is Nicole something. And then in the middle, we have Nickit. And then on the right, we have Nick Cage, Nick Kroll, Nick Lachey, Nick Carter, Nicole Kidman, and Nick Fury. Top tier, all the Nicks that you could ever want. A beautiful thumbnail, one that I am exceptionally proud of. We're doing a Nickit hunt. What a perfect time to enter stream. Zen Bob, there's never a wrong time for you to enter stream. Mace Windu. We have Nick Cage, Nick Carter, Nick Lachey, Nick Jonas, Mace Windu. I wish there was a Star Wars character named Nick. I model my entire life after him, even if he murdered younglings. Brokey, what's up, buddy? So hard to scroll on Facebook without a group trying to post a forum. What? If I had a nickel for each of those Nicks, I'd have 60 cents. This is true. This is true. Nick Ratsu was a cornmeal who fought in the Summertime War, the Clone Wars, and the Galactic Civil War. There it is. Y'all can just call me the Rastafarian. Getting my coffee made. Attaboy. Attaboy. Is it an Americano? Are you having an Americano with 2 shots? Americano with 2 shots? Oh. I get to walk. I'm just so excited to work all by myself. Addicted to Marvel Snap. Oh god, you and Razzie. 2 shots of vodka. Look. I wish someone could recreate that to see exactly how much vodka went in it. That thumbnail doesn't have Nick Luck. I don't even know who that is. I can put as many Nicks in there as we want. Nicholas Holt. I don't know who that is. I don't know who lots of people are. I feel like Peter Griffin. There's an episode of Family Guy where they're talking about like, oh yeah, oh he's your HVAC guy. All right, well I'll find him and I'll put him in there. What is it? Oh yeah, so they go back in time and they can prevent like a lot of stuff, like 9/11, all those different things from happening. And someone talks about they went back in time, 9/11 didn't happen, and now all these different people, like it's President someone, and they just talked about how like all the people that were under George Bush's cabinet weren't there, and Brian's like listening off, and he's like, Peter, we can't go back, we literally cannot change it. And Peter just goes, I don't know who any of these people are, and it just always makes me laugh, like just how misinformed that idiot is. Uninformed, not even misinformed, just uninformed. Family Guy's a national treasure, and anyone who looks at it and says Family Guy's just not funny, the wag of the finger but no tip of the hat. Family Guy's classic comedy. Pseudo classic. New age classic. Classic. I mean, it's what, 20 years old now? 23 years old? 99, I think was the first episode. 23. Some of y'all are not as old as Family Guy is, which is why you can't understand why it's like a fine wine. It ages, but then it eventually becomes vinegar. I feel like I did not just add a check there. I feel like your boy did not add an encounter. Maybe I did. I did. Don't you listen to me. I certainly did it. What's up, Shiny Autism? Good to see you, buddy. I'm not your buddy, guy. I'm not your guy, friend. I'm not your friend, pal. What is that? Is that a waving pug? Looks like a waving pug. Kind of looks like a rock ruff. Kind of looks like a rock ruff. All right, 2 final checks before we go into the final trivia question of today. As you all know, there has been a definitive winner. It is Mr. Heftalicious himself. Heftalicious, so delicious, make the boys go loco, but it is, in fact, hefty. The category has been decided. It's been 2 individual people. 2 people have both figured it out. That is, of course, Hefty and ChemNation, both on Tuesday. So here's how this is going to work. After the category, or after the final question, y'all can just guess like crazy. Y'all can just toss your guesses in the chat. Whoever gets it right is going to get 3 points. So it's not that you have to submit at this point in time. You just say what you want to say. And yeah, then we rock and roll. So this will be, right now it's going to be the last check, and then we'll toss it up. So Friday, the only people who can't guess today, of course, are Hefty and Chem, because they already know the answer. So everyone else, it's fair game. Feel free to throw your stuff out there. Oh, Shido, you're meeping late. Who? You just leave.
Like
you're just late meeped.
In the memo line,
Hefty.
I'm gonna write to love's eternal glory.
Hefty.
Farts.
Hefty. To love's eternal glory, my friend. Thank you so much for the donation. The morning dono, which gets the day off to a great start. Thank you for getting the day off. The day appreciates it when it gets off. So you're the best. You're the best in the world. And of course, farts, or however it says it. Farts. How does it say it? Farts. Fart. It's kind of like British and robotic. Farts. Farts. I can't do it. Farts. I can't do it. I can't get it. I'll work on that. All right, y'all. Here we go. It's trivia time. It's trivia time. Trivia. Yeah, trivia. Point leaders are up. Today's Friday question is coming up. Right. Meow. Which color is often used to describe someone who is inexperienced, naive, gullible, or jealous? Which color is often used to describe someone who is inexperienced, naive, gullible, or jealous? All right, we have Devious coming in with green. Devious is coming in with green. He is the first that I saw, so Devious gets the points getting on the board. All right, y'all. So this is what we're looking at right now, right here, right now. These are your answers. What is this week's trivia category? We have Bubbles, Shampoo, Bubbles, Mission Impossible, Sobble, and Green. What is the category? Why he purple? You have 4 minutes. 4 minutes, and then I will tell you the category. What's up, Mike? How we doing? So I'm just going to be doing resets in the background, but remember, there are no limits to the guesses you can make. Anchovies is incorrect. Products is incorrect. Bottles are incorrect. Things that exist is still technically incorrect because I would say that Sobble does not exist. Words with consecutive repeating letters. Matt Prokopek has gotten it correct. It is words that have a double letter in them. Shampoo, Bubble, Mission Impossible, Sobble, and Green. These are all words that have double letters somewhere in the word. Mission Impossible actually has it twice. So, to Matt, you get yourself 3 points, putting you in a solid third place for the day, for the week. Well done on guessing that, my dude. Matt, 3. Matt coming in third place. We got Hefty with 10, Kem with 6, Matt with 3, Razzie with 2, Sensei with 2, and Devious with 2. So, double letters. You should have guessed it Tuesday when I saw that pattern. That is what Hefty did. That's what Hefty and Kem both got it on Tuesday. Kem claims he had it on Monday. Now, I don't know. You guys can call bananas on that, or I can call bananas on that, but he says he had it on Monday. So here's the deal. The last couple of weeks, if you remember, all of the words were like associated with something. So it was like sponge cake, cold wars, I forgot what the first one was, but that was getting too easy because all you had to do was associate the two words together and then you could figure out what they're tied to. So now things are going to be a little bit different. Things will be a little bit different. I have to ask, what is the end of the sentence you're spelling out? Shampoo, Bubble, Mission Impossible, Sobble, Green, bunghole. Last word is bunghole. So yeah, that's it's gonna get a little bit more complicated. The questions are still gonna stay fair game where everyone should be able to answer a question like the last one. Green, jealousy, inexperienced, naive. Like, you should just be able to answer those. So the questions are not gonna get necessarily harder, but the categories are not gonna necessarily be more obscure. They're just gonna require a little bit more of the old noggin. They require a little bit of the noggin. Too easy. Hefty still got it. Make it even harder. Okay. That's the plan. I already have next week's figured out. So I think next week's will be a little bit tougher. Because I was on a run and I was thinking about it and I was like, ooh, this is going to be hard. Thud. Hello, it's me, Kojarobi. What's up, Kojarobi? Good to see you, buddy. No Hefty / Kem next week. Someone's got to oust him. Listen, the deal is, this is not a participation trophy stream. Anyone's eligible to win, even those who have won non-stop like Hefty and Kem. So you have to be the ones that knock them down. You have to be the ones that come in and say, no mas. If you can pull Hefty and Kem, good luck. I think next week I have a chance, but our brains are on similar wavelengths, so there's always a risk. There's always a risk. All right, this is the last check of the day, 22:46, and then we're gonna go about our Friday and our weekend. Not shiny. Time for me to dive headfirst into my workday. So as always, you all have been absolutely freaking amazing. Ooh, is there a raid we could do? Is there a raid we can do? Let's go see if there's a raid. Kyrelight is live. Are the Dysarts going live? Are we donutting? Yeah, we are. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Because this is the first week of donut with the Dysart, we're just gonna keep dive bombing them. So this is what I want you to put. Okay, everybody, please read last message. I thought I did. Did I not? Double letters say OBSB, and I want to know what the next word is. Oh, hefty, you creative. No, you are amazing, bro. Have a good day. We're going to have not just a great day. We are going to have a great day. Okay, so here's what we want to do. We're going to do shinies. Big. Okay, what are we going to do for a hashtag? Hashtag shinies. Is thick. Shinies is dummy thick. 4 C's, everybody. Shinies is dummy thick with 4 C's. We're going to head over to Donut with the Dysart, send our love, get them started off the right way. But I might stream tomorrow. Haven't decided yet. But until then, have a fantastic weekend. You have all been amazing. I've been Shinies, and I will see you next time. Love you. Bye.